Hi, welcome to the next instalment of Wits End, my boxfile model railway extension. Hope you've enjoyed the last couple of videos, giving you an idea on, what this is all about, how to go about doing stuff. It's going to be really simple because, it has to be simple. It's got to be quite cheap. This is what the station area looks like at the moment. You can see the point there, which comes from the silo section into the head shunt. Obviously then it changes track and then heads out into what would have been the fiddle yard, which would have been the next box. But the station is there, which also goes straight into the fiddle yard through the tunnel portal there. Now the next box is the first part of the extension, so I'm going to show you what you need to start to create your next box along, or my next box along. So first off, you need a box. Standard, A4 office box file. These things cost me like £2, £3 from Home Bargains, B&M Home Stores, whatever you want to call it. But what you need is these items here to enable you to start your box design. Obviously have some kind of idea of what you want to put through it. This is going to be my scenic section, so obviously you can see it even comes complete with a paper clamp, which will need to be removed at some stage. Permanent marker. A paper, we'll call them a bulldog clip, I think they're called, a Sharpie, tunnel portals, and varying sections of track. And then obviously what you need to do is join the boxes together to get started, and I'll show you how to do that in just one moment. Okay, so what I've done very quickly is just literally used one bulldog clip to clip these two boxes together, as you can see there. So now these boxes are sort of semi-permanent fixed together at this minute in time, but the boxes will need a lot of modification. So if we get rid of all the stuff out of the boxes, then we can start thinking about how we want to lay things out. Okay, so I've got rid of the stuff that I don't need and only left in the box the stuff that I do need. Now, I will be honest with you, I made a bit of a mistake. This is not the first box that I've tried to design for the scenic section. The first box goes a little bit something like this. As you can see, I'd already marked out the tunnel mouth exit or entrance from the station section box, marked the box up as being the scenic box, and also marked out the way out via this box into the next box, which would have been maybe the scrapyard or something. However, what I didn't take into account was the fact I never thought about track alignment. This one is about 1/4 of an inch out on the station box side of things, so we start all over again. Lesson learned. So here we have our Pico single track tunnel mouth section, and what we need to do then is now put this against the box edge to line up perfectly with the track that then goes from the station into this particular box. So that's what we'll do now. Luckily, I've managed to do it in such a way that these are literally just tucked straight into the box corners on this particular edge anyway. But what we can do to double check this is get a, I think they call them a retaining wall section, just to ensure that is indeed the case. There's a retaining wall there. And then we go through into the station section. So my first piece of track is going to be a curve. We'll put that there. Make sure it's as close to be lined up as possible to the track coming out of the station, which will be the point there, which I think that's about it. So we get our first curve. What I need to do then is get another piece of curve track. Put that in the box so we get some kind of idea on where it's going to go out. Obviously it's not quite lined up at the moment. So there we end up with a bit of a curve. And then what you do then, just to make sure it all looks okay, is get a scrap piece of straight track, put it there. So we have a perfect curve. Get your next tunnel portal. put that there, which actually looks really, really nice. So if we get another retaining wall, we can balance that there quite nicely, and that looks quite okay. So there's the basics of the first part of the scenic section. So just give me one moment, I'll show you what we do next, so we know where we're going to start cutting holes in these things. Big tip, do not start modifying the boxes or cutting the front flaps down as on this one until you have got the tunnel holes cut, otherwise the whole box just basically self-destructs. See in a moment. Okay, so easy peasy marking out done on both ends. So what we do now is literally just take away the tunnel portals, and that's it. You end up with that on both ends of the box. So what you need to do now is cut holes in this box so we can make it all match together. Well, now the problem we've got is for this, because we've got so many boxes on the go. If we've got 6 boxes, the last box will be the fiddly yard box. It has to match to the 5th box. That is going to be the tricky part of things. So what we'll do, we'll rejoin you after we cut these holes, and then we'll show you how to start modifying boxes so you know where to go with it. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the next one. Cheers.